Hey everybody, Ace Liam here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to what is hopefully going to be a new series going forward, but I thought I'd do this one as a little tester just to see if you guys like it. Welcome to WTF Moments. Now I know what some of you were thinking. You're thinking,
Liam, you're a wrestling fan. Don't you watch Cultaholic? Don't they do a series just like this about all the wrestling shows and stuff? And
shh, put some G Fuel in your mouth and be quiet. Now, yes, of course, this series is heavily inspired by the WTF moments they do over on Cultaholic, but I wouldn't like to think of this as ripping off. I'd like to think this is paying homage to a channel that I'm a very, very big fan of and watch every day. Whatever helps me sleep at night. But regardless, the premise is simple. I'm going to go through episodes of the Pokémon anime. Today, I'm using the first episode of the anime ever, just as an example. But what I'm hoping to do is do this for the brand new series once it's been dubbed into English. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to pick it apart. I'm going to get real nitpicky, so if you don't like nitpicking, you're going to be very unhappy because I'm going to go through and I'm going to tear Pokemon a new one. Basically, I'll be pointing out goofs, gaffs, mistakes, just things that I want to make a snide comment about, anything like that. It's going to be loads of fun, and I hope you'll join me for the ride. And if you are wondering why I'm waiting for the English dub of the most recent anime, it's because A, I want to be up to date with the most recent anime, and B, the English dub tends to have a few little extra stupid things in it, like dumb lines, dumb facts, things like that, so I just want to pick it apart just that little bit more. If you are excited for this series, of course, hit the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, and let's see how this goes. Hopefully you enjoy this. I've actually really enjoyed making this so far, like preparing it and stuff, so hopefully you guys like it, and I'm gonna make this a regular thing. Hopefully, we'll test it with this episode. And don't forget to use code ACE to save yourself some money on G Fuel. This is Tropical Rain, it's bloody lovely. But without further ado, let's have a look at the WTF moments for Pokemon Season 1, Episode 1. So I'm going to start by getting the obvious thing out the way, which is Mew should absolutely not be in the intro. Pokemon number 151, aka Mew, does not appear in the Pokemon anime at all, aside from movies and specials and the occasional flashback. It has absolutely no business being in the intro. We're not going to see it this season. This Nidorino, in a professional Pokemon battle, is using Horn Attack against the Gengar. And for some reason, the Gengar's dodging, even though it's not going to take any damage because it's immune to normal type moves. Ash Ketchum, alone in his bedroom, says, "Yes, I am Ash," even though the narrator is moments away from introducing him. So that wasn't for us to know who he is. That was Ash Ketchum reminding himself of who he is. Okay, what's this alarm clock supposed to be? Is it a Voltorb or is it a Pokeball with a Pidgey in it? Because a Pokeball that has a Pidgey in it wouldn't have eyes because it's not alive, but a Voltorb that is alive wouldn't split open to reveal a Pidgey. What is this monstrosity? Ash's mum has just told us it's 11 PM and that Ash should be in bed. So why is Professor Oak broadcasting a show that explains about the differences in the starter Pokemon that the trainers tomorrow will be able to receive at this time of night? Surely he should be broadcasting that a lot earlier so the people that need the information, aka the trainers, can get the information. This is a direct quote from Ash Ketchum. "Raising Bulbasaur, that'd be really simple. It's perfect for beginners." Wrong. It's perfect for people with no taste. Why does Dodrio think it's a rooster? Oh, you twat. Ash, mate, you're already late. Why don't you just take the 30 seconds that it takes to change it as a regular clothes before running off out? You just look like a tit running around in your pajamas. Ash asks if Gary is Gary, and Gary responds, "That's Mr. Gary to you," which I don't think it is, mate. I'm pretty sure your last name's Oak. If it isn't, and Oak is your mum's dad, does that really mean your parents called you Gary Gary? Because that's just cruel. Here's a direct quote from Gary Oak, or Gary as he prefers to be known. "I promise that I will become a Pokemon master and make the town of Pallet known all around the world." Your granddad's Professor Oak, mate. What are you on about? Professor Oak hopes that Ash doesn't think he's going to train in his pajamas. Pretty sure it's none of your business, Oak, what someone does once you've given them the Pokemon. This whole scene is Professor Oak being a massive prick. He stands by while Ash picks each individual Pokeball that he knows is empty, opens it up and finds there's nothing inside. He does that 3 separate times before literally going, "Oh yeah, by the way, here's your Pokemon. Although I don't want you to have it." No, ain't he cute? Professor Oak stands by and watches a dangerous creature violently electrocute a 10-year-old and not a single Officer Jenny in sight. It's alright though, he gets his comeuppance. Why does she unpack everything? Literally, she takes out every single item from that bag whilst listing them. She could have just listed them, she could have just told him, but instead she unpacks everything, and there's so much stuff in that bag that clearly that's going to be a ball ache to pack again. It really winds me up. Direct quote from Ash Ketchum: "Enjoy your last moments of freedom, Pidgey, because you're mine." Really calls into question the ethics of Pokemon capture, doesn't it? A Pokeball that shakes 5 times and still lets the Pokemon escape. Pokemon was a lot harder 2 decades ago. Ash Ketchum tries to suffocate a bird. Ash Ketchum is a bird suffocator. Pass it on. Ash Ketchum does not know what a Spearow is. He's a minute's walk out of a town that he's lived in for 10 years, and he does not know. He's never ever laid eyes on a Spearow before. Okay. In this one shot, Pikachu, for some reason, has Jigglypuff's voice actor, and I don't know why. Here we have Misty explaining to Ash that there is a hospital for Pokemon, because apparently nobody told Ash about the free-to-use Pokemon centers literally dotted around the region and the entire planet before he left town. No matter what anybody says, yelling, "I'm borrowing this," before stealing doesn't make it any less illegal. Ash tells Pikachu, "Just hang on, we're almost there," even though he's only been told the direction of the Pokemon Center and not how far away it is. This is too sad for a first episode Pokemon. This, with you playing Tears After the Cloudy Weather in the background as well, is too much. It's too sad. It's too depressing for a first episode of anything. I cried watching this in preparation for this video. Don't do that in the first episode, please. Side note, I'm not planning on going anywhere anytime soon, but just know, I just want it on record. Tears After the Cloudy Weather. Play that at my funeral, all right? Pikachu, who had fainted from all the attacks of the Spearow and has had no potions, has had no berries or anything like that, miraculously just gets up, pops up, and does a thunder attack or a thunderbolt attack that damages several opponents all at once. That's not how Pokemon works. And finally, we have another Pokemon that we will not see this season. So that'll do it for our first ever Pokemon WTF moments. Please let me know if you want more of this once the new dubbed anime is out. I really want to make more of these because they're really fun to do. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit subscribe if you're new. Use code ACE for money off G Fuel. And until next time, I'm Ace Trinilium. Keep on training.